Hey, I'm Mike at Northwest School of Fly Fishing. Welcome back to the channel. I'm the old fish hobo, and I had a chance to try out a new drop shot rod. And a good friend of mine built a 11-foot 6-weight with a really 3-weight tip to it. And it's a Diamondback, and I'm not being sponsored by Diamondback, but it's a way for me to try out this rod and put it through the ringers on 3 different rivers and 1 stream. So this video is going to be about me on these rivers, talking about this rod in particular, as well as catching some fish. I like the rod. It performed well for me, but it kind of is revolutionary to me. I've always said in my book, Drop Shot Nymphing, An Angler's Guide to Successful Nymphing, that you can use any rod in drop shot nymphing, and you can, and do it successfully. I further say in the book that I like to use a 10-foot rod because a 10-foot rod gives me 12 more inches, and I'm casting a lot of junk out there and a lot of weight. And with that in mind, let's add another 12 inches. Let's go 11 feet and see what that does. Well, it was excellent. Had a really good form to it, really good feel to it, and a really solid ease to it. So join me as I walk these rivers and use this new rod and catch some good-sized fish, brown trout and rainbows, and there's always going to be some fish action somewhere. So let's get to it. Yeah, I'm got a brand spanking new 11-foot 6-weight drop shot rod that a real dear friend of mine constructed for me, and I got a good spot right here on the river, and I'm going to see what this new rod does, and I'll hopefully be able to walk you through it. Yeah, this is a good run here. You can see it come through here, and it's being compressed around the bend all the way down over there. So I'm going to try out my new drop shot rod and see how it performs, and I'm going to work that whole area in there. So let's give it a shot, see how it works out. Well, this is going to be tricky. He's in that little run right there. There he goes. He's back in there again. He's a fighter. There he goes. Rainbow. Yeah, he looks about maybe a foot long. Took a green caddis larva. There he is. Right there. Nice little guy, huh? Not bad. Take him anytime.
This is a good one. Wow, you know, I felt this fish just the slightest touch, and this fish was on. I mean, this is a nice sized trout here. So he's gonna run me out. He's a strong rainbow. Ooh, look at him go. Get some line in. I'm just gonna work him down here. He's just laying in there, heading the current. There he is. Big strong fish. Let's see if he wants to run up. It's nice I have a lot of room on the shore of this desert river. I can just walk along the grass here. Not even get, well, it looks like a nice brown trout. I took him on a, looks like I got him on a caddis larva. There he is. There he is. Yeah, I caught him on a caddis larva. You can see I got a nick in my hand there, and I have to use the forceps to get him out. There he goes. He didn't like that. Let's see if I can whisper him. There he is. Probably looks like a good 12 or 13 inch brown trout. He's a beauty. A beautiful fish. Let's get him in the... Whisper, whisper.
Well, so far I'm pretty pleased with my new Diamondback nymph rod. It seems to be doing the job real well. What I've noticed, it's 11 footer, 10-10, right in there, 11 feet, and it has a really nice sensitivity that I'm not used to in drop shot nymphing. And that extra 12 inches basically, because I'm usually nymphing with a 10-foot rod, 10-foot 6-weight. This one is a 11-foot 6-weight, but has a very, very light tip, probably I don't know, probably a 3-weight, 4-weight tip. And it's really making casting a lot easier for me. And I'm only casting one split shot, maybe two in some places. And I can really feel those nymphs going through. And that's what I'm really looking forward to, is that. Here's a section that I want to fish. I've done well here in the past, and we're on our way out to another river. But right out there, right along that middle seam right there, I've always caught fish or two in there. Never more than two. So I think I'm going to kind of wade out, get out and cast over to the back side and really drift it through. Let's see what happens.
This one is another nice fish. Yeah, he's a strong rainbow. Probably about a 13 incher. There he goes, LDR, baby. Whoa, nice fish. Nice fish. Woo, baby. Nice one. That's what we call an LDR. I'm liking that. Woo. Yeah. Nice bow. For this ditch, this is a good sized fish. Now this is a really fun river to fly fish. It's pretty steady, it's clear, and it's half of one river and half of another spring creek. So this river can really be really good, and it can be really bad for the new guys. So wanted to be on a somewhat difficult river to nymph fish, testing out the new rod, and this one certainly is the test. And I can tell you that writing the book on drop shot nymphing, I say in one of the chapters that fly rods, you don't need a special fly rod to drop shot nymph. But on this particular river, and on most rivers, you can always get by with a 10-foot rod. And that added 12 inches is really going to help you in your casting. In my case, I added another foot to that. And from my point of view, is this rod has really passed the test. I really like the lightness of it, and I really like the power. So for me to deliver three-aught split shots out into the river with this rod, it was just effortlessly. You get a 9-foot rod, it becomes a little harder. 10-foot rod makes it somewhat easy. So there is some correctness when you say that you can do it with a 9-foot rod, you can do it with any kind of rod you have. A 10-foot rod just makes it easier than a 9-foot rod, and a 11-foot rod makes it a little easier than a 10-foot rod. And all in all, you're really adding another foot over the 10-foot and 2 feet over the 9 feet. However, I don't know if adding 2 extra feet to a fly rod is going to help you catch fish or more fish. Now, that's not really what I'm trying to say here. What I'm really trying to say is this rod performed really well. I casted really well with it. And so I'd like to take this 11-footer out, this Diamondback 6-weight, probably a 3-weight tip on it, 4-weight tip. And I'd like to take out a couple more rivers, but right now I'm thinking for the gentleman that designed this rod specifically for me, I want to thank you, because it's really a fine rod, and I look forward to seeing it in the future. So as an old fish hobo out here enjoying the rivers, I'm out here every week. I like to film what I do a little bit. I like to be a little topical and seasonal. If you like this video and videos like it, instructional videos, please subscribe. It'll help me somewhat afford these trips. Even if it's only $50 a month, that's still half a tank gas. So please subscribe, make some comments, and hit the like button. And until then, I hope to see you on the river.